Post 219 Honor Guard, led by Marty Myers, is going to post colors, and we're going to have the national anthem. If you're physically able, please rise and remove your cover. Veterans, you can stay covered and salute.
Right, hey. Adesta, Commonwealth, park.
So before we get too far in, turn over to Carmen. Chief Raines, can you come up, say a couple words?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you, Post 219. Over the years, I talked to my peers, police chiefs and sheriffs across the state of Florida, and we don't have a lot of their same issues, right? Because we have a community here in Fruitland Park that supports our police department. And I just want to thank you for your unwavering support.
Our next speaker is the commander of Post 219, Robert Powers. He's also on the Honor Guard.
In case you didn't notice. I want to thank everybody for coming. It's a great event. I've been with this Legion for 2 years now. We have a great family. I'd like to see this grow and grow and grow over the years. The 2 years I've been here, thanks to the riders and auxiliary and all of our volunteers, it's a great event. Thanks for coming.
All right, this is Butch Reinhardt. He's with the lug nuts that brought all these beautiful vehicles here. And he's going to give me a little tour of what's here. Hopefully we can get it in before the music starts up again.
Okay.
But let me put this in your pocket here.
Okay, that's 68 Chevelle, 68 Camaro, 68 Mustang, 1936 Buick, the purple one, and a 2023 Ford T-Bucket, then a 57 Ford Thunderbird, then a 2005 SSR Chevrolet, then a 2007 BMW, and then a 57 Chevy at the far end.
Tell me, Butch, how many members you got? How many cars in the group?
We got 34 members. We got about 20 cars. We got a couple women that own cars also.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's good. I know Ronnie would love to be here.
Yeah, this is his baby. He really likes this function.
Yeah.
And it's a good function. I mean, it's good cause.
Thank you.
We love it. Yeah. We're here pretty much every year. We try to get here and donate a little something to the
Well, it's a good event. You know,
yeah, it is.
got a couple of charities are helping out the police department with some of their money, and another organization over there we're going to go visit.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, I thank you.
you
very
are going to
much.
be on Central Florida Salute on YouTube. We're at the VetFest, and I ran into the service officer here, who's also a good friend. He also has Nautical Salute, Sean Hilbert. And who's this guy tagging with you?
This is road name Stalls. He's a good friend of mine, Andrew Prater, and he's also got his own nonprofit, VB422, Veteran Bikers for 22 a Day. And
Tell us about it.
Well, so we're an organization that helps
Basically, bridge the financial gap for the families who unfortunately lost a veteran or service member to suicide. So when they go through that tragic event, we will step in if they need help paying a bill, covering any of the funeral costs, things like that, just to kind of help bridge that financial gap that's left after the veteran or service member is gone.
You know, I had the honor of talking with you and Sean and another fella and a young lady yesterday on the radio. Is she here, by the way?
She is, but she is running around like a chicken with her head cut off because she is our volunteer coordinator. So she is trying to keep all of our little ducklings in a row. So
Well, maybe we'll get a chance to see her before we leave.
Maybe.
You know,
Not sure.
Because I was so impressed, and we did the radio show yesterday on the Q, 1410 AM, 95.5 FM. And I'll tell you, I wish I had set up the camera, because what you do and what that young lady's been through and what you all do is amazing. And I wanted to get you out here. I'm happy you showed up, but you want to tell us, you got a web page or something? If somebody out there wants to learn more about you, where do they go?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can go to www.vb422.com. That's Victor Bravo, the number 422.com.
And you're from Georgia, right?
So originally from Georgia, but I actually live on the east coast of Florida.
Oh, okay.
Palm Bay area.
Oh, where the rich people are.
Hey, can't hide money.
So, and what's Nautical Salute up to? You got property you're going to be building, or what?
Yep, we have a piece of property that we're going to be building a veteran resource center as soon as we can raise the funds to get the land cleared and get the building permits filed for. It's already in the organization's name, so it's you got to build it, then they'll come, right?
That's right. That's what they say. By the way, we did an interview here with the commander, and he was bragging about a great service officer they have here.
No, was he actually bragging?
That'd be him.
So, yeah, serving veterans in any capacity is really what I enjoy to do, and I'm just very honored and glad to be part of Post 219.
And I'm glad you guys stopped by. Someday we'll sit down more and talk. But I wanted to get the message out about what you do, because I was really moved yesterday. You know, talking to that young lady whose husband committed suicide, and how you guys step up and helped her, and it's made a big difference in her life. And you're doing great work, brother.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are you. You're not bad.
Hey, it takes a village.
That's right. It takes a village. Nobody does anything alone, right?
No, you can't, and why should you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you go out there and enjoy the rest of the evening. If you see that young lady, send her over to me. I'd like to, if she'd like to talk a little bit about.
Awesome.
You know, but what did you do to the dog, man?
She's enjoying the cool air.
Oh. What's her name?
Aster. Aster.
Aster.
Like faster without the F.
Stay. Boy, she listens good.
Great.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you later.
All right, thank you.
Good seeing you again. Take care, brother.
Yep, absolutely.
Safe ride home. Okay, once again, we're still here at 219 Fruitland Park, American Legion. And I ran into the chief of police for Fruitland Park, who happens to be a Marine, because once a Marine, always a Marine.
Correct.
And Henry Raines is his name. I want to ask you about, you talked out there, and we recorded some of it.
Yes.
How long have you been the chief?
So I've been the chief of police here for about a year and a half. Right now I hold the term as interim, and I'm looking forward to taking the job full time probably in April.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Best of luck. And how long have you been on the department here?
So I've been here 11 and a half, 12 years. They all kind of run together, but I believe September will be my 12th year anniversary.
Okay, well, thank you for all you do. You know, we're proud to have you on here. You went in the Marine Corps from Florida. You said you're from Eustis, you said? Mm-hmm. So
Wearsdale, but I was born in Eustis, correct?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So when did you go in the Marines, and how long were you there?
So I went in and I was in the delayed entry program. So actually my father had to sign a waiver because I was only 17 years old.
Oh,
So,
you're one of those.
yeah, so I was young. I actually had my 18th birthday in Parris Island. So did a couple years in the Marine Corps, got out. That was 04-05. I graduated high school 04-05. I got out, came back home, met the love of my life. I started doing some construction work after that. She went to be a teacher, so she went to school for that. So that allowed me the opportunity to use some of my training and knowledge that I learned in the military to go to the police academy, and I've been here ever since. So, and I've worked my way up through the ranks from officer to sergeant to lieutenant to captain to now interim chief. So,
Oh, great. Good, good. Now, when you went in the Marines, how long were you there?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Did you go any deployments?
No deployments. Nope. It's unfortunate. I know I do have some guys and girls on my team that have a lot of deployments under the belt. I was one of the few that didn't have to deploy.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Yes,
You
sir.
know. But, well, this is our first year covering the VetFest. I knew Dave Roby, and I knew his wife very well.
Okay.
I don't, did you know them at all?
So I know them through the previous chief, Eric Luce. So we actually, VetFest, one of the years, the funds that was donated from VetFest that year actually allowed us to purchase a canine, and Eric Luce, our previous chief, named the canine Droby after both of them together. So we still have the dog today. The dog, I believe, is 5 or 6 years old. And Droby actually, I believe it was 3 months ago, I'm paraphrasing here, won Best Canine in Central Florida. So this program in VetFest, for what it does, you know, it's very layered, and there's a lot to it for us to have a dog that came from this, to watch the dog go through training with the handler, and to be the best canine in Central Florida. It says a lot about this post and what it means to us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not a member of this post, but I am a life member of the American Legion, along with several other things. But yes, it's a very friendly place, and I want to come here because I know what they do, and I know they got bulletproof vests for you guys over the years, right?
Bulletproof vest, the outer carriers, in addition to the pistol that I carry on my hip, was all purchased from the proceeds from this event. And I mentioned in the previous, when I was on stage, that we just got this new state-of-the-art proprietary technology to work traffic homicides. Basically, it's like a tripod with this 3D imaging. So if we have a fatality on our roads and streets, we can probably work that crime, case, homicide within probably 2 hours and 3 hours instead of opposed to 8 or 9. And everything is to scale. All the technology integrates into our Axon system. It's very user-friendly. So you're talking about proprietary technology that's, you know, to the upper scale of, you know, $8,000 to $10,000. So it's to have that raised in in an event like this is incredible.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for
in
yours.
the Corps, and also with the police department. I'm with the Eagles over there in Okahumpka.
Okay.
And we have a veterans organization that raises money for police, firemen, and veterans and first responders. So, yeah, I'm happy to have you on the show.
Well, appreciate
And,
it. Thank you guys for having me.
Chief, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for having me.
I'm still here at 219 for VetFest, and one of the recipients of this function is a guy who came from Connecticut. So I had to get him on camera. But Daniel, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's your last name?
DeMarco.
Marco. Nice to meet you, Daniel.
You too.
You're originally from Groton, you told me.
Yep.
You were in the service?
Yeah, Army National Guard. My grandfather was 28 years in the Navy. My father was in the Air Force. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have not heard about your organization. We cover a lot of different organizations, Spirit Equine, the Michael Foundation, a lot of And I think that's pretty similar to what you do. Is it yours with the horses, or what?
So
Tell me about what you do.
So we have a lot of different activities. Soldiers Freedom Outdoors is located here in Melrose, Florida, and in Meridian, Mississippi. We've been in Florida. That location is called Camp Freedom, and we've been there going on 14 years. It's a 300-acre ranch that is designed around our veterans and their families. We have a beautiful ranch house that sleeps 7 veterans at a time. So our banner outing would be the 4-day retreat. So veterans show up on Friday, again, all free, right? No charge. So they come on Friday, they come down, they hit the ranch house that overlooks a nice lake, and they kind of get to know each other. And things are a little tense. You know how it is. A bunch of vets get together. Yeah. They first meet each other, but then we do a side-by-side ride, all over the 300 acres, and have a home-cooked meal in the evening, and by that time, everybody's cutting up, having a great time. So that's Friday, because they show up from 3 o'clock, anywhere to 7. Some work, some are retired. And we have a mix. We have Gulf War vets, we have Iraq, Afghanistan, we have Vietnam vets. As a matter of fact, what's cool is in 2 weeks, I'm actually having a World War II veteran come out on Saturday to our retreat, so we can honor them. And they'll be able to hang out.
Who is the World War II veteran?
So I just met his family. I haven't met him yet. But when they told me about him, I said, well,
there aren't many of them left.
No.
A lot of them have been on Central Florida Salute YouTube.
So I told him you need to bring him out. So we're going to make that happen.
So where's he from?
Well, he's from right here in Florida, Melrose.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
Yep. So we're looking forward to that. But getting back to what we do, so they come in on a Friday, home-cooked meal, having a great time. Saturday, they're going to get up, chow's at 9 o'clock. I don't care when they get up, okay? There's always food there already. It's their home away from home. They don't ask for anything. It's all there. And there's a table bigger than this filled with homemade sweets from the local women making cookies and cakes. I mean, if you're a diabetic, you're in trouble, but it's a beautiful spread, right? Yeah. So that's there for them. But main chow's at 9 o'clock, and if they get up later, it'll be there for them. And then about 10:30, we head down to the barn for our horse ride. Now, not all veterans can ride horses. I understand that, but they'll go out to the barn, and the horses are there, and they're going to groom on them and love on them and give them treats. And the veterans that can ride, well, we're going to go for an hour or so ride, whatever they're comfortable with. And then the veterans that can't ride, we get in the side-by-side and we do our own ride. So that's a good time. Now, that's going to eat up 3 hours, and then we have a big, huge dinner on Saturdays at 2 o'clock, and it looks like Thanksgiving. I'm talking smoked pork, smoked chicken, all the sides, all the fixings, and we bring other local veterans in. So we're feeding around 20. So it's a really good afternoon of camaraderie.
Sounds great.
Yeah, by that time, it's, the dinner slows down. They might take a nap. They might go out and fish on the dock. Or we might go check out the other 400 acres we have that we do some hunting on. Just take them out on the side-by-side and have a good time. If it's hunting season and they want to hunt, then we put them in the woods and we pick them up.
Wow.
So that's Saturday. Sunday is more of the same. It's very relaxed, okay? So we have a lot of activities. You can kayak, you can paddleboard, you can hike, but you can do what you want. If you want to sit in that hammock or that swing all day and just watch the lake and relax, then that's what you're going to do. We don't have a stringent agenda. This is your home away from home. We're just here to let you know that we got your back, that we got your six. And if you need something, we're going to take care of you. And that's why I started this almost 15 years ago. So that's just one of our programs. And then we have a blacksmithing program for veterans. Again, I want you to understand, all free. So they can come out for a 2-day course at Camp Freedom. They're going to take a piece of steel, raw piece of steel, and they're going to learn how to make a knife out of it. And by Sunday, they're going to leave with a fully functioning knife. They had made their own leather sheath, designed it, stamped it, and go home with it. Wow. And I'll tell you, a lot of veterans end up buying their own forge, and it becomes a hobby because you need a hobby sometimes. Sometimes it's good for your brain, and nothing like beating on a piece of steel if you're angry. It'll take care of that anger pretty quick, so you can get that out.
So where is this ranch?
We're in Melrose, Florida, about an hour and 40 minutes from where we're at today, Keystone Heights area. So that's just, there's a lot of programs. You can go to our website, soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org, and check all that out. But, we have beekeeping for veterans and their spouses. They come out, they learn how to work with the bees. If they go to 3 or 4 classes, they like what we do, we give them a hive. Let's get them set up. So that's pretty cool. We just added that. This will be our 2nd year with that, and it's really, we are full at every class.
You know, you're a huge operation, 300 acres.
Yep.
I mean, wow.
It was a God thing. We got really blessed. I started this from my house on 7 acres with 2 fifth wheels. And I used to bring the vets to the house, and we would just go hunting and fishing. I had 3 horses. It wasn't an equine program. They were my personal horses. And they would feed and love on them. We didn't ride. But really, that's how we started, and we just slowly grew a little bit at a time. Like I said, this is 14 years now, roughly. And we have a place in Meridian, Mississippi. This will be our 2nd year there. It's with an old Girl Scout camp. We were really blessed with a Marine that acquired it, and then he hooked us up for a very, very good price. So we're serving veterans out there in Meridian, Mississippi as well. And we're serving veterans all over the country. We have people that have flown in from California. We have them come up from up north, Georgia. Obviously, we're here in Florida, Camp Freedom. We serve a lot of Florida veterans. And then we just added Gold Star families to our agenda last year. So now for the water sports days, which we have for the whole family, where they come out to 2 different lakes that are local. We do water skiing, tubing, knee boarding. This is all free. And we feed them lunch. And again, all free. It's an amazing water sports day. Usually 40 or 50 people show up for that. And you know what it is? And the nice thing about that is the veteran that doesn't want to come to the retreat because they're not sure what's going on. They get to come to water sports and meet the crew, and there's no pressure. And if you want to sign up for a retreat, now you're feeling better about it, right? Because anxiety is real with our veterans. I mean, a lot of times you get a cancellation, and we know why. Because the build up to that day, you don't know what to expect. Oh, I don't want to be fixed. We're not here for therapy. We don't have any therapists on site. We're just letting you know that we love you. We got your back. We're going to take care of you. And we want you to know that this place is for you. Camp Freedom's for you, right? Because we don't need to lose another veteran, all right? Whether it be First Gulf War, Afghanistan, Iraq, Vietnam veterans. We don't hear enough about them. They take their lives. We're losing them to suicide. And it needs to stay out there in front of us because it's getting lost because we're not in any big wars, which amen that we're not, right? But it's not in the forefront. So, we have a lot of different classes they can do. And right now, actually why I'm here, we have a Horses 101 going on for military children and Gold Star children at the ranch at Camp Freedom. And I would encourage everybody to get signed up for one of those because you're going to show up at 10:30. The kids are going to learn about the horses. The parents are going to learn about the horses. Everybody gets to ride. We put them in a round pen. They get to do some groundwork. Then they get lunch, and then we load them up in a big wagon with hay, and we do a hay ride around the whole farm. They go see the cows, pigs, the other horses. It's an amazing time. And I'm going to be honest, it's one of my favorite programs, and I don't know who has more fun, the kids or the parents. So check out Camp Freedom, Soldiers Freedom Outdoors, and, reach out to us. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing, to make sure we don't lose another one.
Well, I'm glad you came because, I haven't heard about you guys before. But maybe someday I'll come down that way.
Well, you should.
Yeah. I'm an Air Force veteran in Vietnam.
Yeah, you should come down. I'll give you a whole tour, check out the place. I mean, we're an open book. If you want to support us, again, we're a 501c3 as well. We survive on fundraisers, donations, corporate sponsors, but we're an open book. You want to come see what you're supporting? I encourage you to call and make that appointment to come see what we're doing.
And you have to give out a number or something? You might give out a number or a website?
How about 352-817-5405? That's my direct line. But you will have to leave a message. But the best way, because obviously I'm busy. I'm the CEO and founder. But info@soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org, info@soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org. Shoot us an email. You want to come see it. Myself, Cindy, Rachel, someone will reach out to you. But yes, go to soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org and check out our main video. Also go to our Facebook page. I have thousands of pictures there of what we do.
How did you get this all started? And this sounds like quite a program you've got going here. And how many people are with you on this? So you have a staff?
So we're all volunteer. I have probably 6 or 7 solid volunteers, and then some that I call when I need them. But I don't know. I was in the RV industry. I made a lot of money, and then I went through that first recession. I think it was '08, was it? I don't know. Whatever it was, I learned I didn't have a lot of money. The bottom line is, you know, I only did 4 years in National Guard. Just at 4 years, I got kicked in the head by a horse, not service related. But during Iraq and Afghanistan, I was watching a lot of my buddies going over to serve, and I was seeing some coming home and doing things they shouldn't do.
And needing help, yeah.
So after I learned I didn't have a lot of money going through that recession, I just wanted to make a difference, man. I want to have a bigger impact. I want to leave my brothers and sisters in a better place. So I just said, what helps me? When I'm stressed, what helps me? And it's nature. It's outside. You know, everybody says hunting. It's not the hunting. It's the camaraderie that goes with the hunting. It's the sitting in the tree stand or the ground blind and watching nature wake up in the morning. Yeah, it's great to harvest something, but it's the campfires. It's the hanging out with your other brothers and sisters. And hunting's obviously what we do. It's a small part of our program now because we have our horses are our main program. But that's how we started, was hunting and fishing. And then we evolved into what we do now, which is a lot of different programs. So we still have hunting and fishing, but we have programs. So if I have a vet that's not into hunting, guess what? We have a bunch of other stuff you can come enjoy. But that's how I started it. I just wanted to make a difference. My mother moved down from Connecticut 2 years after I started this. She jumped on board, and we grew it together. My father was there as well, helping on the property. Unfortunately, I lost my mother to pancreatic cancer 4 years ago at 68, but we are pushing forward and doing great things. Yeah, it's all grassroots, all volunteers. And come see us, check us out on the website, give us a call, ask us questions. But more importantly, if you know a veteran in need, make sure they know who we are, because we're here to help them. We don't need to lose any more.
Well, I'm glad we met you. I'll give you my card, Central Florida Salute YouTube. We are a not-for-profit. It's all about service, sacrifice, honor, and educating.
Yes, sir.
And this will get out, and you can take the link and put it out on your webpage or whatever.
Sure.
Because this is seen all over the world.
That's great.
You know,
Yep.
if anybody goes to our YouTube channel.
Wow.
So
that would be
amazing. It's a pleasure meeting you, my friend, especially somebody from
Yes, sir.
Connecticut.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah.
You
Well,
born
I've
in
been
Connecticut?
I've been down here like 26 years, so am I
Me
still...
too. Were you born in Connecticut?
I was. Am I a Yankee still, or do I qualify as not a
You're
Yankee?
a damn Yankee.
Oh, yeah, well,
You know what
probably.
that is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So am I. I've been here about the same time, 26 years.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm glad we ran into you. I hope you do very well today here. And people seeing this, eventually, it will be a while before it hits the air.
Right.
But I hope you get a good response from it.
I'm sure we will,
You
and I
know,
appreciate it, and we'll definitely post it.
I give my hats off to you, brother, for what you do for our veterans and their families.
Well,
So,
yeah, it's an honor. It really is. Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
There's not going to be a whole show. This is just part of a show. We covered the events here, and we wanted to cover the sponsors who's benefiting from this.
Sure.
So, and I'm really impressed with what you do. I mean, 300 acres. Wow.
Yeah, we have 168.
How many horses?
in Mississippi? 15 core horses, 4 for sale, 3 retired, about 22. So we got horses. Obviously, we've been doing this there for almost 14 years at the ranch. So I'm not going to take a horse that served a veteran for 13 years and go, here, go somewhere else. So they stay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's something, my man. We did a whole day filming. All right. I understand the ambulance through big time riders. Donation.
We did. We brought all 3 donations. The AMVETS donated 500. The auxiliary donated 500, and the riders, or excuse me, 250 from the auxiliary and 250 from the riders. So a total of $1,000 from AMVETS 2006.
That's great, great. You guys had a good ride, huh?
We had a good ride. We were on a couple different benefits. We did the ride for the stone this morning, and we did here, and then we're going to the Lake County.
So you're with the Eagle Riders too?
They came and met us from Oklahoma this morning and rode with us. So, and then everybody branched off.
Okay.
But we're taking money around to 3 different benefits today from the AMVETS Post 2006.
Yeah, you riders are a great group. And I ran into 2 lovely ladies.
4. There's 4 of
Now
them.
there's 2 more coming, so now I'm surrounded by women. Oh, you don't get any better than
Yes,
this.
yes, yes.
And they are the
Sisterhood for Veterans.
Sisterhood for Veterans. Come on over here. Now, we'll start right here. Introduce yourself.
My name is Barbara Flynn. Arlene Malinowski. Monique Rietz. Rhonda Hervey.
Rhonda, you're the one I talked
Yes,
with.
you are.
Sean talked to me about you ladies.
Yes.
You're not an official group, but you are a caring ladies who want to do volunteering.
Right. We're not a veteran organization. We're an organization of women. Some of us are veterans. Some of us aren't. Some of us are married to veterans. Some of us aren't. We just want to give back to our veterans because we feel it's very important that they know they're honored and recognized.
Yeah, Sean talked very highly about you. Who's married to a veteran here?
She is.
Oh yeah, what branch?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
22 years in the Marine Corps.
Okay, well you know what, ladies, I have some of my cards here. I'm going to give you each a card. And maybe you want to come on the show as a group sometime, or maybe you want to bring your husband up. I record over at the AMVETS down the road.
Yeah.
And I'm the public information officer there. This is Central Florida Salute, and as it says, we are about service, sacrifice, honor, and educating. That's a big word, educating.
Yes.
But I'm glad to have met you. We've been recording all day,
Oh,
I bet.
and I think she wants overtime, so I got to wrap this up.
Well, we have 2 more ladies at Stop 5 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, over at the
Yeah. We're a small but very vital group.
So I know how to get a hold of you. I have your
Yeah.
number.
You have my number. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can always get a hold of Sean.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
So what do y'all do?
We volunteer for any veteran group that needs help. We work with Sean, we help him with this. We work for Villagers for Veterans. They do a lot of work for Ashley's house in
Believe me,
Leesburg.
you go on that YouTube channel, you
Yeah.
know all about it.
So you'll always see us at their events. We help them with their events. We're starting to get involved with SOS.
Oh, my Reverend Cato, very good friend of
Yep,
mine.
yep.
You know, when I first started doing Salute 15 years ago, I met Gary Cato, Reverend Cato.
Oh.
I saw an article in the newspaper about that big talking about he wants to send some wheelchairs over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he told us about that.
Yeah, and he came on my show. I was on Lakefront TV at the time. He came on my show and told everybody how they needed the chairs because our soldiers over there gave it to what they called the crawling ones.
Yes.
And they built one. They built one out of a plywood and everything. They wheeled the kid around. He was a celebrity. He says, I want to get some wheelchairs over there. He came on the show when I was on Lakefront TV. 2 weeks later, he had 250 chairs.
Wow.
And you can see him on my YouTube. He talks all about.
Us in tears.
Crazy.
He talks all about when the towers went down. You know, he was at Ground Zero. Yeah. So that's all
Yeah, we
there.
live over there. We're from New Jersey.
Witnessed
My
it.
cousin was at Ground Zero. He was FDNY.
My brother-in-law was there.
I was stuck in California. I was at a meeting and I couldn't get home.
We're grounded. You
Yeah.
couldn't get anywhere, right?
Right.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I wrote a poem that I sent out to the police department and everything, but I sent it out anonymous. Anonymous?
Anonymous, yeah.
I told you it's been a long day, ladies.
But we'll do anything. We've done driveway parties for veterans' birthdays. We did Irving Locker's 100th birthday.
Oh, my man
we
Irving.
love Irving.
Yeah, my man Irving.
Yep, everybody loves Irving.
You'll
He's
see him
amazing.
there a couple
right.
times on there.
Well, check it out.
Yeah, you'll see Reverend Cato. You'll see
Yeah, so
all kinds of people.
we're new and
Huh?
Thank you for what you do.
yes, absolutely.
Well, you know, it's a labor of love. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I've been involved in volunteering ever since I was a teenager with Special Olympics. And
A hand-painted token that we made.
It's just a keepsake of our appreciation for all you've done.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta take care of my partner. She tries.
Without a doubt.
She tries to make me look good, you know.
And thank you both for your service.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here without you.
Well, ladies,
For veterans.
Yes.
you ladies take care. We're just gonna walk around because we're getting out of here. We've been filming since 11
Yeah,
o'clock.
we're heading on to our next stop as well. So I'm glad we got to catch up. It was wonderful meeting you finally.
Wonderful meeting all you ladies.
Yes, thank
And
you.
tell your Marine friend if he wants a husband, if he wants to come on the show, let me know.
All right, absolutely.
I know a lot of people down in the villages.
Yeah.
We just got a donation from the AMVETS riders
Yeah.
for $250 as well. So the AMVETS, between all of them, gave almost $1,000 to us.
That's good. Well, that's my post, 2006. You remember there?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's our post then.
It's our post.
Yeah. But anyway, I just want to say goodbye. Which hope you all made a lot of money.
Hope so. It's a good cause.
We got to. I know. Yeah, we got to talk to the chief inside. We got to talk to the gentleman with
Dan,
the
yeah.
And
We have a winner?
we're just going to say goodbye.
Well, thank you.
So
All
this,
right, congratulations.
Thank you for supporting us on this.
this is how we do this. Come here. You ready? To all our veterans out there, active military, and their families, from American Legion Post 219, thank you for all you do. Till next time. Today I'm at AMVETS Post 2006, a major sponsor of Central Florida Salute. And I want to introduce to you the commander here, Ronnie Mack. Ronnie, tell us a little bit about AMVETS 2006. Where are you located? And
we are at 500 North Canal Street, Leesburg, Florida. It's right off of 441, between 441 and Main Street on Canal. Can't miss us. And we're a veterans organization, along with, we have an auxiliary, and we have sons of veterans that are related some form or another to a veteran. And we do a lot for a lot of charitable donations and stuff to charities in the area and in the county. And we're a major sponsor to Central Florida Salute. We're proud of it. We're glad to be. You guys do a heck of a job, and we'll sponsor you as long as I'm here. We're going to sponsor you. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, we do. Sue and I really appreciate it. We're a two-person operation. Yep. And what we try to do with education and supporting our veterans community, and you supporting us is major thing. It's major.
We're glad to do it, Bob. We're glad to do it.
And you have sons here. You have auxiliary here. You've got a website too if somebody wants to join.
Yep, it's don't punch into www. It's amvets-2006.org, and it'll take you right to our website, Facebook page, and all that's there, and you'll be able to find that. The webmaster, he tries to get the calendar on there every month, anything pertinent. There's a lot of other links on there for veterans to find out where to get help for certain claims and stuff like that. Our webmaster's really into that stuff. That's the guy you ought to be interviewing right there. So,
well, you know what,
he's got
Ronnie?
a lot of stuff.
You have a lot of clout. You tell him to talk to me, and we'll get him on the show. Okay?
I can do that. I can
All
do
right.
that.
But I just want to, on behalf of Sue and myself, we want to thank AMVETS 2006 because you guys are the major players behind us, and we appreciate it.
But we just wish we could do more. We really do.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.